Before we start, I also wanted to check in with you about the No Plastics Pledge because this is the end of our 30-day experiment of no plastics. And we're talking about the single-use plastics, right? Most of us took this pledge to not use and buy single-use plastics. So how has that gone for you? It has been challenging, hasn't it? And haven't you become aware of how much plastic, how everything is packaged in plastic? It's just, yeah, Mary. You didn't hear Mary's brought her reusable bags into Walmart, which is not a common experience for people to bring their, I'm starting to remember to bring my plastic bags to, like, when I go to CVS or something, which I didn't do before. I just didn't even think of it. But now I'm becoming conscious. We're just becoming more conscious of all the plastic that we are using and throwing away. And of course, we think we're recycling. But as I shared that first week that we took this, only 9% of recyclable plastics get recycled. And the rest of them end up on beaches, end up in the oceans, end up in the bellies of whales and dolphins, and end up in the food chain. So we want to take responsibility for breaking that cycle and put pressure on also, this is what we can do, is call and write. I'll get to you in a second, Michael, to call and write corporations and demand that they think of a different way to package their stuff. Right? We got to put pressure on them. All right. Michael said he's refusing the plastic straws, that they automatically. Now, I've noticed that sometimes people are asking, do you want a straw or not? Yeah. There is some, a consciousness raising going on there, but still some places do. Yeah. And it's good to just refuse it. No, don't need it. I got my own reusable.
I have a follow-up for that.
Yes, okay, and then we'll go. It is an encouraging trend because people are putting pressure on corporations. You think they're going to do it on their own? No. We got to put pressure on them, and then they start changing their ways. Absolutely. And you want to support those organizations that have made those shifts, right? Yeah. And I know some people are really good about bringing their own containers and saying, put it in here, but I forget to do that. And I feel so bad when they get, in some places, I just won't go and get takeout because I know they use all those plastic clamshells or styrofoam. I just won't go anymore. But this is good to just ask them to put it in tin foil or butcher paper or something like that. That's great. Another tip that, you tip them nicely? That's good because they're going to add extra effort. One of the things that Cheryl shared with me was, the berries that you get and the cherry tomatoes that come in those little clamshells. We can, we have this CSA out here after the service, which is a Farmer Doug who comes and, it's consumer supported agriculture. I think that's what it stands for. And he always uses those. So we can clean them out and give it to him, and he'll fill it up with his stuff and keep recycling it, keep reusing it. As much as you can reuse things, that's what I found to do. Okay, wonderful. It's good to share tips because it is so challenging.